Happy Wednesday. Julio Rodriguez had a bookend of RBI singles, and the Mariners came from behind to beat the Astros 4-2 last night at T-Mobile Park. A-Rod got Seattle on the board first with a base knock in the bottom of the first inning. Luis Castillo was able to keep Houston off the board until a mistake in the fourth to Alex Bregman. Mariner bats fell silent until the comeback in the eighth inning for the win.
They're not going to look at him. Why not? The other way. How about Julio? Manny waving on Rojas. Tucker's got a good arm. Here's the throw to the plate. Not in time. 1-0 Mariners. Another good first inning for the Mariners. Altuve, 2-2. Cranked. Left center field deep. Wind ate it. And oh, he caught it. Luke Raley. Hey now. Wow. It helps being 6'4" with some ups.
This is just an incredible play by Luke Raley in left field. We talked about the wind. It's a different kind of night, and this ball got some extra carry, but Luke Raley is right there, times his leap perfectly, back into the wall.
It's one fine catch.
Pena goes again, and Bregman sends this one to left. Raley going back on it. He's at the wall again, and this one he'll watch. A two-run home run. Alex Bregman hits number 5 on the season and turns a deficit into a lead. It's 2-1 Astros.
Got ourselves a Breggy bomb here in the Northwest.
Wasn't sure with that graphic we showed on the Pena home run whether that would carry out or not, but he got enough of that one.
That could all go away with a base hit or more. Right there, off the glove of Abreu. On the move as Bliss. Manny will stop him right there. Josh Rojas rings the bell with an RBI double to tie his baby up at 2-2.
Josh Rojas continues to swing a hot bat, and he's thinking second base right there. Ryan Bliss, he's not stopping either. And not only do the Mariners tie it up, but they put themselves in scoring position at second and third as well.
Slow roller. Mariners have the lead. Bus thrown away. Julio's going to move on. The second run will score Rojas. And the Mariners have rallied here in the 8th inning. It's 4-2 Seattle.
Bregman, no chance for Ryan at home, so he decides to throw it to first. Julio already passed the bag. Abreu can't do anything on the throw. And the Mariners pick up another insurance run as well.
2-1. This will have rallied to beat the Houston Astros 4-2 to take the first 2 games in this series. The first place Mariners are now 30-26.
Rookie Ryan Bliss was a big part of that 8th inning comeback and joined Root Sports Northwest Jen Mueller after the ball game.
I don't know if we would call it heroics or we call it speed, but we are going to talk to Ryan Bliss, who was part of that inning. Ryan, how in the world do you start? Do they celebrate like that in the minor leagues?
Not at all. This feels good.
Well, let's talk about why you deserve that post-game celebration. You know what the situation calls for in the 8th inning, but you fall behind 0-2 trying to get those bunts down. How do you come back and work the count to get the walk?
Yeah, I think it just goes back to what your approach is. I didn't get the job done early, but I didn't give in either, and it was a big at-bat, and I just wanted to help my team out win.
So, given your speed and your confidence on the base path, what did you know you needed once you got out there to advance and ultimately to score?
Yeah, I just know that guys behind me, they're going to put the ball in play. Great hitters behind me, and it's a team effort, and I just know if I get on base, I'll run for them.
You were going on contact on the play that you scored. When did you know that you had it and there wasn't going to be at the plate?
Yeah, 100% contact play. I didn't know. I just had to go, and, the speed got me there, so it was a good time.
Does winning and helping your team win at the big league level feel different than helping your team win at other levels?
Yeah, it feels good. I want to win everywhere I go, but especially here, it feels good. It feels good to get a win, and especially a division win like that. Hopefully, keep it going. Scott
Service was quick to credit the pitching staff for holding a talented offense like Houston in check to give the Mariners a chance for that 8th inning comeback.
It's Castillo who gives us a chance, just keeps us in the game, keeps grinding, and as the game gets going along, stuff gets a little bit better and better. He made some mistakes early, huge play by Luke Raley, helping him out there, and he made a couple mistakes, certainly the home run to Bregman, but you look up at 6 innings and the Rock gives you a chance to win, and we took advantage of it tonight. So really super impressed. Our bullpen guys here of late are starting to get in some rhythm. It's taken a little while. Really happy for Ryan Stanek. Anytime you go back against your old team, it's always, you get a little bit more pumped up. And the fact that Mooney was down tonight, really excited to give him the ball because I knew we were going to be really good and really efficient. So we're on a good roll here, after having a rough little end of the road trip there. It's nice to see guys get back going again, confidence coming, and again, it's kind of how we win games. It starts with Haney, 2-strike. I think it was 2-strike double there. Bliss doesn't give up in that at bat. He figures out a way to get on, and then, it's not always pretty how you do it, but you put the ball in play and something can happen. And we had a little speed out on the bases, which always helps as well, puts a little bit more pressure on the defense, and it paid off tonight.
Seattle and Houston play the third of the 4-game set tonight at 6:40. It's on Root Sports Northwest. While Seattle was coming back to beat Houston, the rest of the division was also winning last night. Texas remains 3.5 games back of the Mariners after a 4-2 win over Arizona. Oakland blanked Tampa Bay 3-0. The Angels edged the Yankees 4-3. The Seattle Kraken hired from within for its new head coach. Kraken general manager Ron Francis announced yesterday that Dan Bylsma, the current head coach of the Kraken's AHL team in Coachella, will replace Dave Haxtell on the NHL level.
This is an exciting day for the Seattle Kraken and an important day not only as we head into next season but beyond. Along with Sam and our ownership group, we continue to take steps to try and improve and build a championship franchise for our fans in the great city of Seattle. Obviously, a big part of that is hiring the right head coach, and we did a thorough search, interviewed a lot of quality candidates who I have a lot of respect for, and ultimately made the decision that Dan was the right guy to lead us.
On behalf of my family, my wife Mary Beth is in the back of the room joining us today, and my son Brian. We're extremely excited and honored and privileged to be joining the Seattle Kraken organization, but this amazing city as well, and the amazing fan base that has already been established with the Kraken here in the first 3 years.
Bylsma says it's to his advantage to have been in the organization already and be familiar with the players and staff.
I think being in the organization for the last 3 years, I've been witness to the path of the organization's on, and the young players that are coming into the organization. And drafts that have happened. I think there's a lot of great players coming down the pipe. Coachella Valley with some of the players that we've developed there and have come on to the Kraken, but also with the veteran players that are here and assembled now. We have a great group of leaders. We have a great group of players, and I think they're a group that we can have a lot of success with down the road in building this championship organization.
Bylsma still has work to do to coach Coachella as they're in the AHL Western Conference Finals against Milwaukee starting tonight. Bylsma also has plenty of coaching experience at the NHL level, having led the Pittsburgh Penguins to the Stanley Cup back in 2018. 28 days ago, Ed Knaggs began a 419-mile run between Wenatchee and Corvallis to raise awareness for mental health. Coach Knaggs made the final leg of his run yesterday, arriving at Trillium Family Services in Oregon after picking up a few friends along the way.
Well, here we are, day 28. It is the final morning of the opening day run. Heading off to get into Corvallis to Trillium Family Services, the end point. Looking forward to it. Should be fun. Let's have a great day. Here we are about a mile into our morning run and our first and surprise guest runner, Heather O'Malley. There she is. She doesn't live too far from here.
I don't.
Which is obviously
right over there.
Okay, Heather's pointing. It's beautiful here. So thankful she's going to make the run into Trillium. But Heather works for the Corvallis Knights front office, so she's taking a little time today to be with us on the road, finishing up. So looking forward to this next stretch that we got. Let's do it.
Great run.
We're 1.3 miles away from Trillium, and we picked up 2 more guest runners. Of course, on the right, I guess, my left, Andy Adler, Dr. Adler from Trillium, who is a previous guest runner of about 3 days ago.
Yeah.
Something like that. So he's excited. And Andy also working at Trillium. Going to go with us. He's got the GoPro going. So, and Heather kicked my butt this last 6. But we're going to finish up. And here we go. We're almost done.
Oh my God, you're sprinting. Oh I kind of knew this is how it was going to go.
Finally able to put a wrap on day 28 of the opening day run. Huge thank you to everyone at Trillium Family Services here in Corvallis. The reception at the end was very similar to what we had to start from Wenatchee 28 days ago. Can't thank everyone enough at Trillium, the students and staff. Great reception. And it was really fun to meet a lot of the students and just to let them know that they really matter. And there's people out there that they don't even know, us on the opening day run and everyone involved who care about them. So that felt good. So great day. And again, thanks everybody. We're going to keep the donating open through the weekend. And thank you. We'll be in touch.
So far, Coach Knaggs has helped raise nearly $30,000 for only 7 seconds and the Trillium Family Service with his run. The donate, if you'd like to donate, go to openingdayrun.com. Well, speaking of opening day, we're just a couple of days away from a new season Wenatchee AppleSox baseball. Fans invited to meet the players and coaches tonight at Paul Thomas Senior Stadium. Joel Norman extends an official invitation to FanFest.
Yeah, FanFest is a great event for our fans. It's free. It's your first opportunity to come out to the ballpark, just enjoy a nice evening here at Paul Thomas Senior Stadium. And then after the players get done with batting practice, get a chance to meet them. And I know that's such a fun opportunity for fans of all ages. And the kids love to see the guys who are going to be their heroes in the summer, and our older fans love to see the guys who they need to keep track of over the course of the season as well.
FanFest with the AppleSox is underway. Their season opener Friday against Port Angeles at 6:30. We'll have that live here on the NCWLIFE channel. That's sports news. I'm Eric Granstrom. Have a happy Wednesday.